Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Tillman with another Tillman's Take. What I want to talk about today is a situation that comes to us from St. Paul, Minnesota on September 15th. You have Officer Mattson who's on patrol, and as he's driving his vehicle, another vehicle rear-ends him from behind. As he goes to get out of his car to see who rear-ended him, he quickly sees suspect Ronald Davis approaching him very fast. Davis has a sharp object in his hand and is later determined to be a knife. As Mattson tries to respond to the situation, he tries to gain separation and move away from Davis, but ultimately he falls to his feet because it's happening so quickly. Well, Mattson was able to get back to his feet. He takes out his gun and he shoots Davis a couple times to stop that threat. Now, ultimately, he was able to stop Davis, and Davis unfortunately succumbed to his wounds. But the situation I really want to bring up is that there was controversy behind this use of force, and the controversy is people believe Mattson should have used another level of force to stop the threat. They believe that Mattson should have used a less lethal option to stop this threat. Now, I ask you the question, what less lethal option do you believe that Mattson could have used in order to stop Davis? If we talk about a taser, the taser is a great tool that we have on our belt. But if, let's say, Mattson misses with that taser, then ultimately it's going to probably make Davis a little bit more aggravated. And not only that, it also gives Davis more time to gain ground on Mattson, who's also trying to retreat. Let's say you use pepper spray. Let's say Davis does get sprayed in the eyes. Is that pepper spray going to stop Davis from moving forward to try to stop him? We also don't know if Davis was on some type of drugs or mental illness at this point. Let's say we try to use a baton. Well, let's say, Mattson pulls out his baton, he uses it, but it's ineffective because, again, maybe Davis isn't feeling the pain or Mattson misses. I believe that the gun in this situation was the most reasonable use of force just due to the circumstance. Not every situation is black and white, and sometimes people have actually called out and said, hey, I only discuss the black and white videos. But for many, this video wasn't black and white. To me, it was, but that's coming from a police officer who's been in situations similar, not quite as similar, but similar. But that's coming from me. But for some, this was not black and white. And so what I want to address is say that I believe that Officer Mattson did a good job in this situation. I believe the situation occurred very quickly, and it's hard to make a split-second decision, especially when somebody's coming out at you with a knife. The last thing I'm going to leave you with is take a look at, do some research, Google the Tooler drill. The Tooler drill is actually a drill that was done, and it was scientific in nature from the standpoint of they wanted to see how quick you can actually respond or react to a threat of somebody that's coming at you with a knife. Well, the results were astonishing because by the time an officer was able to pull a gun from his holster, the person that was approaching him with a knife was already on him and it was too late. So just keep that in the back of your mind. All this information that I'm giving you is all research that comes from, scientific studies or data that's been collected through other uses of forces. So I hope you take your time to consider this video and DM me if you have any other questions about another video. Thanks again, and that's Tillman's Take for today.